This week on LFM, we are racing at the Thruxton circuit in the Mazda MX-5s. This isn't a track that I have been at before, so I'm interested to see how well I'll go. From my early practice, it seems a very quick circuit with only 2 real braking points. But the last chicane is very much guts or glory, and you have got to really commit and avoid those tyre barriers. Anyway, let's jump in and see how it went. Alright, we are back on the LFM grid. This week we're racing at Thruxton, which is a track that I haven't raced at before, or I probably have like years and years ago, back when I used to play TOCA Touring Cars on the PlayStation 1. Long time ago. And I think if I had to compare this to anything, I would say it's like Lime Rock in the UK. There are pretty much 2 braking zones on this track, and the rest is pretty much flat out with a very guts or glory final chicane. We got to avoid the tyres, but anyway, here we go. 20 minutes of Thruxton. Hello, Fuel Motorsport, and away we go. Also, I've got no helicourser at the minute. Which is not great.
On your left. Hold your line. You're in the middle. Clear left.
Yellow.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Oh dear.
Car left. Clear left.
Well, well, not partly.
Yellow flag.
That's definitely going to be on me to a certain extent. We'll take a look at that one. I really shouldn't have tried to activate my helicourser there. Oh well, here we go. Head down. Let's see what we can do.
Martin is now leading.
That was probably the stupidest thing I could have ever done.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Hang on. Alright, head down, let's go.
17th place.
On your right. Clear right.
Big slipstreaming track.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Sure, we'll be able to pick up some places as others have instants in front of us.
B17.
On your left. Hold your line.
That guy got it completely
Clear
wrong.
left.
Nice one, Nick. Great move. Keep it up. Your right tyres are cold.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Right side. Still there.
The back
Clear
out
right.
throttle a little bit there,
Fastest lap for
unfortunately.
Martin, 124.3. Yellow flag.
Car right.
Much braver
Hold
through
your
that
line.
final chicane than Eduardo.
Clear right.
Good lap. That's your quickest
But
today.
ultimately it put me on the outside and there wasn't a lot I could have done there.
15 minutes left.
Oh, no. Well, could have
Okay,
just
Nick,
ruined us.
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Ah. My scruffiest race on LFM for a long while, this one.
The gap to silver ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5.
See though, if I can have a good run through
The
the
fastest lap for
final
Martin,
chicane.
124.2.
then might be able to claw that time back. Just caught the inside curb on the apex as I was exiting the corner.
The car in front of us is Martinez.
Alright, we're properly in the draft here of Alonso. Alright.
Car left. Still there. Still there.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Leaving the space, he's still got a
On your
little bit of
left.
his car there.
Still there. Hold your line.
Got the inside for the chicane though.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright. Back on the back of Eduardo here.
All right, Nick. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. B16.
Why haven't you said anything to somebody? Alright. Why haven't you said something to somebody in authority? Like, right? What's that? What's happening then? So who's going to buy you a new shirt then? Both myself and Eduardo should hopefully get a bit of draft here. Got Sirius in front. Oh, sorry, Cyrus in front. I'll be honest, that 0.6 of a second. The draft's not really having that much of an effect at the minute. Not really gaining, either of us.
You need to pass this track. You're losing too much time.
I agree, Jim.
In the session.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Whoa, Eduardo, what are you doing?
Clear left.
Yellow flag. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Nick. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. The guy in front is Silver.
Whether I should have let him go or not, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide in the comments. Personally, I felt like I was on the inside for that corner. He came back across me, which was okay because he had the space. But as a result of that, it kind of compromised and was going a little bit slower than I anticipated. And now he's lost it.
Yellow flag.
It's not on any of my fault, that one, unfortunately. Frustrating though, because I've kind of lost all that time giving him the place back. And it was all for nothing in the end. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you would have done in that situation. Would you have just carried on, or would you have waited like I did? So, if we're going to have a good run now, probably P14 is the best we're going to be able to achieve here. We know we was quicker than Alonso and Cyrus.
In front is now 7.2.
Let's see if we can chip away. We've got about 8 minutes left. What's been a very disappointing race for me.
You've used half your fuel.
Cut the gap by about a second on that lap. My fastest lap is like 1.4 seconds quicker than Alonso's in front, so probably with a bit of draft though. But I am confident that I'm quicker and I can potentially claw this back, so
16th place.
Cyrus is 9 seconds in front.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
A great line through there.
That lap was a 125.8. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Only a tenth quicker than Alonso that time, so maybe he's got a little bit more pace than I thought.
The gap to Martinez ahead is now 6.3. The leader's just done a 123.6.
I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this, guys.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Not as many instances, though, as I thought there might be in this one. Given like the dangerous nature of this final chicane, honestly thought there would be a few more instances than there actually has been.
That lap time was 125.1. That's your best lap in this session. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2.
Second quicker than Alonso that time around. Fortunately, I went a little bit wide into that first, on the exit of that first like chicane corner in the chicane section there, so didn't get a great run through there.
Yellow flag.
That was better. Alright, Harry Wilson has retired, so that's another place we've gained. To 15th.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Martinez.
Another 6/10 out of Alonso there.
You reel in Martinez in. The gap is now 4.3.
P14, somebody else has retired.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Another 9/10, 2 laps to go. Maybe 3. Depends where the leader is. We'll actually have 2 more laps here, I think. How not to take that section. Yeah, we got 2 more laps.
That lap was at 125.3.
Only 2/10 slower than my fastest lap, despite that massive slide. And another 7/10 taken out of Alonso. I think I'm going to run out of time though still. Unless these 3 in front can start having a bit of a battle. The thing is now Cyrus and Alonso potentially getting some draft. Maybe they're outside of draft range actually, so maybe they're not.
2 litres left. V13, very little fuel left.
Wow, we've clawed it down to a second to Alonso. But it's too little too late, I'm afraid. Going to tie a line through that corner.
One litre remaining. We're running on fumes, mate.
Unless something happens at the final corner. Unfortunately, we're going to have to settle for P13 here.
Left side. Hold your line.
Oh, we've beaten to the line.
Clear left.
13th place. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
13th? I thought we was 12th. I thought we was finishing P12. I don't know. We'll have to see on the actual results. But I want to take a look at a couple of those incidents just to see, especially lap 1 incident, and yeah, let's take a look at those, and then we'll look at the results. All right. So here is lap 1. This is going to be the first incident, and I'm be very surprised if this is not my fault. While I was trying to get my helicourser working. No, I don't think that was my fault. Okay, okay. So, let's take another look at this. I'm holding a steady line. Now, did my car jolt to the right? I'm being squeezed. I think Eduardo is squeezing me here. Have another look in slow-mo. I'm keeping a steady line. I'm not really steering out here. I mean, racing instant potentially. Let's have a look on board with Eduardo. But not as much my fault as I originally thought it would have been, given that I was messing about with my bits and pieces. So yeah, I think that's possibly a racing incident. I was there on the inside. I mean, how much room have I? I mean, I've got plenty of room at this point. But obviously the corner narrows. And at this point, he's now taking a bit more of a line over to there and squeezing me. I mean, got half my car alongside, so I think I'm entitled to the space here. I've still got half my car alongside here. My front wheel is actually further than his rear wheel, so I believe I'm entitled to space here. But his line here is just drifting across by the looks of it. And I have to come back across, I believe. I'm trying to come off the curb. So my car was there. I think he could have left me more space. However, I'm not going to rule myself out as causing the incident because, granted, I was trying to put my helicourser on at the time. So not as much as my fault as I originally thought. I did honestly think that was just going to be totally my fault. Let me know what you guys think. Potentially a racing incident, but I feel like I did have enough of my car alongside to warrant a bit of space. So that was the first incident. And let's take a look at the second one. Again, this is with Eduardo. So let's just look at this again. So here I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to take the inside, and he leaves the space. I'm kind of committed there to the inside. I think that's difficult. It just seemed to be like a big speed deficit at that point there. And all of a sudden, I'm in the back of him. Let's watch it on board again. So, at that point, my car is not alongside his. There's still room. And then it's just like as he's kind of positioned his car, he's coming across me there. He's coming across the front of me and also slowing down at the same time. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've got anywhere to go. Could have maybe gone a little bit more to the right, but I think at this point I'm actually, you can see on my steering overlay just there. I know it's difficult to see because it's got the replay controls up, but I am actually already at this point turning slightly to the right. So watch my steering trace as we already steering, and then the contact happens. So let's again look on board with Eduardo here. Okay, he doesn't lift off. There's just like a massive speed differential. So, I don't know how to call that one. I want to say racing incident, but I don't know 100%. Let me know, guys, how you would call it. But I think potentially both racing incidents. Although the first one potentially could have left me a bit more space. But anyway, let's go and take a look at the results. This was split 1 of 3, and the strength of field was 2,065. We came home in P12, started P13. Our fastest lap of the race was a 1 minute 24.594. Fastest lap of the race by Sebastian was a 123.614. 9 tenths off the pace. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. We had 4 incident points, and we lose 32 ELO, taking us to 2,139. A safety rating remains the same. We gain 1 position in the race, and we take 53 points for the championship. So there we go, guys. That was the race, and yeah, pretty interesting one, that one. The first instance, looking back, although potentially I had a lot of my car alongside, I will hold my hand up and say I was probably distracted by trying to get my helicourser on. So ultimately, although more space could have been given, I could have had a little bit more attention on what was happening. So 50-50. As for the second one, it was a bit strange. There was just a massive speed deficit as Eduardo came in front of me. So again, potential racing incident, but I did let him back past. Unfortunately, he lost it in the final corner. So it was a bit of a shame to have given that time up only for it to be in vain in the end. But a pretty gutsy move in the final corner saw me grab a position right at the death. But yeah, overall, I think I've got some pace here. So if I can race here again this week, hopefully we can have a bit of a better result. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit subscribe because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the racing on LFM, make sure you check out the link in the description. And hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. And until next time, see ya.